Wow, it has been an amazing introduction, amazing sport career, a sport lady in the house, and the show is just getting hot. Now we are here, Hamza. We have gone to, let's go back a little bit backward, all the
Okay.
way to 2019. It is COVID 19. How did it affect you in one way or the other?
COVID?
COVID 19, yes.
You want me to tell you the story when I got COVID?
Yes, that's most important.
Hoppa. First, before that, in 2019, for a while, I used to do chemotherapy. So my immune was low. Keep that in mind. 2020, I got COVID on Feb. I was the first patient in the hospital. So I was an experiment. I was the first patient. And at the same time, I was building the hospital after finishing the school. So when I got COVID, I just started building. I started building by January, and I got COVID by Feb. So not only that, I told the hospital not to experiment on me because my immune was already low, and they did, which led me to, which led my lungs to collapse. After they did, I felt like I was gonna die, so I managed to collect 70% of the money in 6-7 hours. And then really, 2 days later, I went into a coma, logged out for 8 days, and then I came back. But yeah, that was my story in COVID. But the fact that I kept my my work going, even though I knew that I was gonna die. I didn't expect it for myself, but it happened. That's the story with COVID. That's how it's connected to the hospital. And maybe because I started the hospital, God gave me another life. Probably yes. That's it.
Amazing. So, during that particular time, you are lying down, you are just about to go to a coma. Of course, no one knows it's going to be a coma. What was going around your mind that particular time?
What was going on my mind?
Yeah.
I'll be brutally honest. One thing that I kept on hearing in my head is, I will lose respect for myself if I died and I didn't finish my work with building the hospital. That was the only thing. I'm not scared about death. I'm just scared about not finishing my work that I promised, which I actually got done. So yeah,
Wow.
I overcame the fear by my brain.
Wow. That's so amazing. I think I love that. The fact that you have already a purpose in life, you have purpose to do something. Now, here we go. You are in Uganda. You are trying to build a school for the needy, for the community there, Masaka community. Before we speak about, before we speak about your, before we go back again to the COVID-19, what had driven you to go to keep that promise of building a school in Uganda? What was the driving force?
The hospital, you mean? Because the school I finished before I get COVID.
Okay, so you had gone to Uganda, started a school, and then therefore after building a school you noted some few things. What was the experience from the word go, from you landing in Uganda, Masaka
I
community?
didn't go to Uganda while after I finished the school.
Yeah.
Even after I finished the hospital. After 1 year of opening, I went to Uganda.
Wow.
So I didn't see it in front of me.
Wow.
I only saw it digitally.
Okay. Wow. This then.
And over there, they didn't believe that I was real, Until they saw me, they were actually like touching my shoulder, and it was something unusual for them.
Wow.
Because they're kids.
Yeah.
And like families and all.
Mhm.
And they see a young girl,
Yeah.
they never believe the stories.
Wow. Wow, this is so beautiful, Hamza. You know, now I think we need to go back a little bit. Back, even before starting the school.
Yeah.
Your foundation decides we are going to Africa, we are going to change life, because that's all what you're doing. You're changing life, you're touching a generation.
Yeah, I'm building a legacy.
Wow.
Because, how can I say this in an easy way? Once I die, I want to stay alive on earth forever. And I got that goal done. But now I feel like I'm just retired at 23.
Wow.
But it doesn't mean that I stop doing what I do. I will build more and more.
Yeah.
Because that specific goal, I want my legacy to stay here forever.
And what a legacy. Not so many people at your age would ever think of that. Building a legacy that will change life. Focusing, actually, it's not a profit. You're not earning any profit out of it. You're just building to touch life and to change humanity. At that age of 21, when you're thinking about your foundation, who inspired you more to go into it?
Myself?
Yourself? Amazing.
Yeah. I felt or I experienced a different kind of happiness when I help others. And I got addicted to it, which led me to the hospital and all of that. And then, the legacy, and while growing up, all of that, started clicking slowly. But it's a source of happiness. It started that way. It was a source of happiness for me. Later, I realized that, okay, I can actually change a lot. So, I am doing that.
Wow, that's so good. And for that reason, now you're on the bed during COVID-19.
Yeah.
And you have realized they have constructed a school. You have noted also that you can go you can do something on health center. We have Hamda Health Center, and it's not completed by 2019, or during that particular time you're in the hospital, and you realize I might be in this world for a few more minutes or for a few more days, and you take all that you had and shared or sent to make sure the school or the hospital is completed. After COVID-19, we want to see you back. After you recover, what was the first thing you did? After you recovered from
COVID?
Yeah, from the attack.
Once I got out of the hospital,
Yeah.
I made my friend take me to this pastry place to eat my kunafa that I craved after I woke up from the coma. That was the first thing I did.
Wow. Amazing. So you woke up and the first thing is to make sure that you...
I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
And okay, I have to explain my perspective.
Yeah.
When it comes to health,
Yeah.
death, something like this,
Yeah.
for me it's not something unusual, and it's like another day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is why
Yeah.
once I came out, it was fine for me.
Wow.
And it's not something it's not my first coma.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But this is why the way I react or answer is very unusual for you guys.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like, from my perspective, it's something normal.
Okay.
So yeah, this is why I went to get my dessert.
Okay. All right. Now, Hamda, here we are. There is something you told me that the reason why you constructed, the major reason why you constructed this, the hospital or the healthcare was because you noted that in that place, Masaka, there was no enough facilities for people to go to get assistance. They had assistance and so on. And there is this young lady who was pregnant. And can you take us through that story, because I would like it to come from you.
Okay, that young lady was a teacher in the school.
Wow.
After I constructed, and she was pregnant. She wanted to name her child after me as a way of appreciation towards me. And she gave birth on 2019 on my birthday, November 11. But both of them didn't make it, not her or the kid, baby Hamda. And her life made me build the hospital. Because through her, it is a sad story, we lost like 2 souls, but she did heal a lot of people. Because that story made me aware about that there are 0 medical clinics there, and they give birth on the ground. She was the reason I bought the land and started the hospital because I don't want to see anyone else give birth on the ground while we're here under a roof.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing story. And as a result, there we go. You have constructed the hospital. How is it going on? How is the health center? Have you gone back there again?
I've only went once. Never went again. It's a little bit risky for me, because of malaria and Ebola and all of that.
Yeah.
And they kind of need me because I'm giving the expenses of
Okay.
operating basically.
Yeah.
But I went there one time, because I wanted to go. Will I go again? Maybe. Probably. It's not anytime soon.
All right. Okay. Well, and I'm sure if you make a step of going there, those kids, they will really celebrate you. And of course, we celebrate you here from John Gian TV, that what you are doing at your current age and even before is just amazing. Your focus is to touch life and to change that community or other communities in future. So by the age of 21, you have managed to build a school, you have constructed a home for the orphans, you have dug water wells for the needy, and of course you have constructed a beautiful health center there, which you have done all by yourself. This is quite a blessing to you and also to the people that they are, when they go there, they know it's all about Hamda. It's all about one young lady who have done this amazing job. So may you live long to make sure that you do more of that. Now, Hamda, you have told us previously in a few minutes ago that it was not your first time to fall into a coma. Can you tell us more about that?
My first coma, I was 16. I graduated from school today. I fell into a coma the second day. When you stand up fast after sitting for a while and then your head gets dizzy?
Yeah.
That happened with me, but I ended up falling on my back, and there was a shoe, my mother's shoe. It was with heels, but it was like a brick.
Yeah.
So it hit the last cord of my spine in the back, which caused internal bleeding, and I unconscious, which ended up me entering the coma for 6 to 8 days as well, not more.
Oh.
But that was the first one.
Wow. And how did you overcome that? Because I know it is so painful to be operated from behind. Actually, from your backbone, you have a lot of nerves.
Yeah, but the good thing that it didn't do anything else except internal bleeding.
Yeah.
But it was like an emergency. They had to slice through my back at the same exact time to remove the blood so I can stay alive. And they didn't know that I would survive or not. But as I said, that was the first coma. But even before, health, death, these things never scared me. So I woke up, it was normal. And the second time when I told you I got the kunafa pastry, it was based on what I did here. The same thing.
Okay. Talk about it.
Nothing, I woke up, I stayed in the hospital for 2 days, for my body to go back, and because if you don't move for a while, it's numb.
Okay.
So I stayed for 2 days, my friend picked me up, she took me to that pastry shop, I ordered my dessert, and then I went back. It's like I logged out for a couple of days and then I'm back.
Wow.
Basically, that's how it is.
Wow. You are an overcomer, and overcoming all those challenges, it means that you can overcome anything else. And that's why I see you as a strong lady, a strong woman, because even through your sport, it requires someone who is very strong, both mentally and also physically. And before the COVID-19, before you got to a coma because of the COVID attack, you said that you were under chemotherapy.
It's not for cancer. It's for a nerve disease called multiple sclerosis. And they had this study. It It wasn't FDA approved. It's like a treatment that they lower my immune with chemotherapy, and then they give me stem cells. Stem cells is stem cells. You can research about it, Google it. But because of COVID, my doctor had to stop the treatment. By November, she told me that, Hamda, if you got COVID with this immune, you will die. I'm like, I didn't want to stop, but she forced me. Which made sense, huh? Those 3 months, my immune got a little bit better before I actually got COVID.
Okay.
That's why I went through chemotherapy.
All right. And what were you doing to try to make sure that you don't get into COVID-19 with the precautions given by the doctor?
Didn't do anything.
Just came like that.
Normally, I
Oh,
can't let anything invisible
yeah,
affect me in any way. Like COVID, I cannot touch it with my hands.
yeah,
I cannot see it with my eyes. So it will not make sense to me, my own brain, if I'm hiding from it.
yeah.
If I see it, okay, it will make sense. So I don't know why people are so scared about it. And I'm telling you, they do not even see it. I was living normally.
Wow, that's so good. I think the thing that affect people in the normal life, even during this COVID, it was about the fear of unknown, as you have said. We were fearing something that we have
No,
not seen.
this is kind of systemized by the world.
Okay,
They brainwash you guys.
okay,
Because I never fall into
yeah.
anything around me,
Yeah.
or the news,
Mhm.
or anything on social media, not even the news on the paper. This is why I am this way. But them,
Yeah.
society, they want to take control over all you guys, make you believe things, make you, or insert fear of nothing, not even the unknown.
Yeah,
You're fearing air,
yeah,
which does not make sense.
yeah.
So this is why people fall into all of this. They've been brainwashed for these years. It's sad. This is life.
Okay. So that is now 2023, and
Yeah.
you're 23 years old.
Correct.
Now, what's the big plan for 2023? Because this is an amazing year. It corresponds. The last 2 digits correspond with your age.
What is the what in 2023?
Yeah. What is the big plan for you for 2023?
See, when it comes to after entering a year, nothing changes. I don't do like the New Year plan, New Year goal. It's like nothing. It's just like going with my life.
All right.
So there's no difference, huh?
Yeah. It's
And
gonna be
as
this.
I told you, I already built the legacy I want.
Yeah.
So there is no urge to get more goals and all of that. I feel like I'm resting now. Just like operating everything I have,
Yeah.
resting.
Yeah.
I will probably blow up by the end of the year,
Yeah.
build a lot of different things, because if I stay calm down
Yeah.
for a while,
Yeah.
it's usually before a
Wow.
thunderstorm.
Okay.
But this is what's happening right now.
Wow. I see. You just flow with what you are doing currently, and just flow with life, how it goes, and as you. Okay, because some of the people, or some of us, we have to write down, this is what I want to achieve by 2023, before the end of 2023, this is what I want to do
This
here
is why
and
you
there.
never achieve it,
Okay.
because you write it down.
So,
If you want to achieve something,
yeah.
you cannot focus on the goal.
No.
You have to focus how to get there.
You focus on that?
How to get there.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, some people enter easier explanation.
Yeah.
Okay, a new year, this guy would be like, okay, this year I'll start, working out, being more healthy and all of that. Okay, you put that goal down,
Yeah.
and then you go eat fast food, or you didn't even go to the gym. It does not make sense.
That's true.
Stop focusing on the goal. Focus on what's your next step for you to get there.
Wow. That's amazing.
It was harsh when I said that this is why you never get the goals, but this is how it is.
Yeah.
This is why I don't do it.
Wow. Okay, I get it now, because you just need to be on your drawing board, just plan what you want to achieve, and then just focus not on the goal, not on the final result, just focus on how you're supposed to do it, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And
Yeah. And people stop once they fail the first time, but they don't understand. And أصلاً you're supposed to fail your way to success. No one ever fails
yeah,
if they want to achieve something.
okay,
Failing is just, it means that you still do not have enough knowledge on
Yeah.
how to get there. You will have to fail again and again and again. Even though you kept on failing, even though you didn't reach, go ahead and write a book about what you learned from how much you failed. I feel like there's always something to do.
Hamza, it is apart from you being in the desert racing or not in the competitions or into all this stuff, what is the other hobbies that you really want to find yourself? Or if we don't, which hobbies do you have that you get into on your free time most of the time?
I'm telling you right now, I'm not focusing on anything. I've tried everything.
Okay.
Skiing, hiking, paragliding, paramotor, roller skating, skateboarding, researching, investigating.
Wow.
But I've tried everything. Art. I'm an artist, by the way.
Wow.
Like, I tried everything. So, when a person reaches like 78 years old,
Yeah.
you see how their mentality is?
Yeah.
Judge that on how my brain is now. I may not look that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I am a little bit less careful than they are.
Yeah.
But that calmness and that, I'm there, خلاص.
Yeah.
I saw everything I needed to see, experienced everything I needed to experience, and now, I'm just living day
Wow.
by day.
That's amazing. Now, at the age of 23, you have done all that.
Yeah.
Let me say 5 years to come. Where do you want to find yourself now? Because you have
Ah.
done a lot.
This one thing, I always say the same thing. I cannot see myself anywhere in 5 years.
Okay.
The only thing I want to keep doing is doing what I do. That's it.
Wow. Because some people, if I ask anyone in the next 5 years, I want to become so and so, I want to find myself here. So for you, just flow.
Maybe I become a monk and go live in the woods by myself after 5 years. Maybe.
Okay.
But it's nothing like here.
Nothing like here.
Yeah. Either I'm gonna be how I am now, doing what I do,
Yeah.
or خلاص disconnecting from everyone
Yeah.
and go be my monk,
Wow.
or let my monk side out and live in the woods.
Have you been to Nepal, whereby
I've been there only with my mind.
with your mind?
Yeah, physically no.
So when you speak about you being like a monk, it means like you want to be somewhere just meditating about you and about everything around, isn't it?
Those monk people, those weirdos, like connecting with nature,
Yeah.
disconnecting from society,
Yeah.
just focusing on themselves
Yeah.
and their well-being.
Yeah.
That energy?
Yeah.
That one.
I hope you're gonna read one of the books that I'm gonna recommend you. The monk. Yeah, the monk who sold his Ferrari. His book is just amazing.
It's not from Jay Shetty, someone else?
Someone else. He's Robin Sharma. Robin Sharma is an amazing writer of
He's the writer, but who's the monk in the story? What's the name?
He's the one, Robin Sharma.
Robin?
Yeah, Robin Sharma.
I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me of that.
Yeah, the book is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. He was living on the high ends of life, and then all of a sudden he fall in a coma, and so many things happen in his life, and now he decided to go and become a monk. And he becomes now very strong. He comes back to the society very strong, with a lot of energy, with a different perspective about everything.
Yeah, you can relate me with those,
Yeah.
but you have to add more souls, That
Yeah.
is like only one part of my
Yeah,
life. His whole life,
yeah,
I experienced what he experienced
Yeah.
in like maybe my 6 months.
yeah.
This is how my life goes. Like I experienced a lot of things in a very short period of time.
Yeah. Wow, that's so good. Now, we shall be ending these in the next maybe 3 minutes. Could you speak to the young people, just inspire them, tell them something that will move or push them around, push
As
them
I
forward?
said earlier about getting out of the comfort zone, rewind, go back to that, play. It's
Wow.
just the first step, and that's when your life starts. Same exact thing that I said.
Wow.
Nothing new,
Yeah,
nothing more.
amazing. Thank you so much, Hamda, for being in the show, and we look forward to be back again. We're gonna do something more with you. We're gonna do the drag racing itself.
And maybe I teach you some meditation next time.
Amazing. I really want to focus on myself as well. I really want to meditate. I would like to know how to focus, and looking forward to that lesson as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.